How's it going, everybody? This is Novakast back with another video. With this one, we'll be responding to K9 Aversion, now calling herself this really ridiculous name. Though at this point, I think I'm just going to call her, or coin her, the K9Karen. Because honestly, it's shorter, and her whole demeanor is kind of the typical entitled Karen persona. So without further delay, why don't we go ahead and respond to her, or at least one of her most recent videos. Dogs will never let you down, and other idiotic things dog worshippers say. Yeah, with a title like that, what could possibly go wrong?
I am feeling so sad today.
Oh man, and I don't care.
So hurt, so disappointed, because somebody I know really let me down.
You know, it's gonna sound mean, but I think I'm gonna laugh if this person claims that the reason that this person feels hurt, or K9Karen feels hurt, is because this person wanted to do something that involves dogs. She tried, or more likely in her case, demanded them to stop, and when they didn't, she got all butthurt. Now, something I think I have to point out, like it's something that is a requirement at this point when it comes to, videos like this. If you hate dogs or dislike dogs, okay, that's within your right. You are allowed to do that. If you don't like dogs, that's your opinion to hate dogs. But what you can't do is lie, manipulate the narrative, and then treat people like garbage when they have a different opinion than you. That's not how it works.
This person promised to do something for me which would have meant so much to me, more than I can tell you. And they broke their promise twice, because they promised to do this for me last year. And they let me down then. I was hurt. They contacted me again this year, got my hopes up. Maybe it's my fault for getting my hopes up. Maybe I should have known better, but I did get my hopes up, and they broke their promise again, and here I am. I'm feeling gutted.
Is it just me, or am I the only one that is getting flashbacks of another individual that we've talked about that tries to shame people on the internet when it comes to things they do? I don't know. This just seems, vaguely familiar. Now that I think about it, it also reminds me of the people that we've discussed on this platform that try to lie and manipulate information and then harass and try to bully people that have a different opinion than them. I don't know, you guys, what do you think? Does this sound similar to you? Leave in the comments what you guys think.
And I was joking earlier about how I should just get a dog because a dog would never let you down, right? Have you heard these dog worshippers say this idiotic nonsense?
So, I'm assuming that this is from a meme or a series of memes, which I'm going to use a George Carlin clip for a second.
This guy is fucking stupid!
So, just so I can understand this, you wasted, I'm assuming this is 9-10 minutes, so 9-10 minute video, recording this video, bitching and moaning over a quote from a series of memes. I don't know about you, but I feel that is very pathetic and very childish. And you're supposed to be an adult.
This is delusional thinking. You see memes like this everywhere, right? A dog would never let you down. A dog is better than a human because dogs don't judge you. Or dogs are better than humans because they don't start wars. As if a dog could start a war. As if a dog could be sexist or racist or a hypocrite. Dogs' brains are not sophisticated enough to even understand races or gender roles.
You know, I find it extremely laughable that you are really getting offended over a series of memes. I mean, seriously, this is a complete and utter joke. And people actually consider this woman to be a role model, to be a voice of reason. Are you fucking kidding me? Dogs, for better or worse, are very simple creatures. And when they become attached to you, or they grow fond of you, because over time you build that sort of bond with an animal, they are very, very loyal to you. And I hate to use the whole, nature versus nurture thing, but that's usually the case when it comes to animals. How you treat the animal will determine its sort of demeanor towards humans. As I've stated in the past, I've had many, many dogs, many cats, many other animals. And depending on how you treat the animal, there'll be that kind of bond or connection with that said animal. And I think that's the very reason why people make these kind of comments in these memes. The memes that you're getting offended on. Really, it's really fucking laughable that you're becoming this offended over a statement that people made. It's a joke. Again, 9 to 10 minutes for a series of words or sentences that, at this point, because you don't associate with dogs, shouldn't really have any reason to offend you. But you get offended anyways because, it's anything that involves dogs. Ooh, I'm so offended. Yeah, I gotta say, I think I did hit the nail on the head when it comes to the whole K9Karen name at this point.
It couldn't behave hypocritically if it tried. Do you know what else doesn't discriminate or lie or start wars? Worms.
You gotta love when people like this try to use an impossible example to try to shut people up. Though, her argument can be thrown out the window with the fact that, worms have little to no intelligence, whereas dogs, unfortunately, whether she believes it or not, have the ability to be taught and perform, various tasks for the public, whether it be for medical, hunting, or police work. So, yeah, there's a little bit of intelligence with dogs, as well as cats, and a variety of other animals.
Cockroaches, rats.
Ironically, cockroaches are probably very intelligent in terms of insects, with a learning capability when it comes to using visuals for mapping where they need to go, as well as rats, also having a very interesting learning capability or cognitive ability. In fact, there are some articles that theorize that sometimes rats may be smarter than humans. Again, it's an article, more likely it's just blowing smoke, but there are some people that are, saying this kind of stuff when it comes to these particular animals. My point being, this lady is coming up with some very poor examples on, trying to denounce dogs. Also, I should point out the fact that, once again, she doesn't even do her research. So, ha! And yes, I know I'm being a dick, but you know what? At this point, I don't care. I really don't, especially for people that are going to lie and give, or actually at this point, let's just call it as it is, vomit out misinformation and rhetoric.
My houseplants, my crystal collection.
So after doing a quick Google search, apparently plants can store memories, though, not very much intelligent in terms of, free will and whatnot. But okay, I don't understand the last example. Oh, my crystal collection. That's an inanimate object. If we're talking about intelligence, then we're talking about living things. That is very dumb to bring up an inanimate object to an argument about intelligence. Either you're stretching, or at this point, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Do I say that my crystals and my houseplants are better than humans because of this? Of course not. How crazy is that?
Lady, I don't know about you, but I don't think you should be mentioning anything involving you being crazy, especially with the fact that you did mention at one point that you went to a neighbor's yard with a machete to kill somebody's dogs because you didn't like the fact that your neighbors had dogs. I'm sorry, but, yeah, I wouldn't be, bringing that kind of subject matter to the table. Not to mention the fact that, you do make these crazy videos where you lie and manipulate information and then shame people when they have a different opinion than you.
Dog worshippers will tell you that a dog is the best friend you can have because they will never spill your secrets, as if they can.
Yeah, I feel like this is just very childish nitpicking at this point with this video. I mean, seriously. Yes, a dog can't talk, a dog can't spill secrets, a dog can't do this, a dog can't do that, a dog can't, mow your yard, or plow the snow in your yard. I mean, it's just freaking childish nitpicking bullshit to try to convince people on your side of why dogs are bad. I don't get this at all. And if anything, listening to this woman, I just at this point just like, okay, you crazy. None of what you're saying is, really making any sense. In fact, if anything, it just seems very petty. So, I'm going to say this because at this point, this lady tries to, give advice as well as continue to nitpick. When it comes to, people feeling like they, can't trust other people, that their dog companion is their only companion, or let's say if you have a cat or a rat or a hamster or a goldfish, you know what? If your only companion is your animal, then you know what? All power to you. Yes, you could try to, find other interactions. Sure, at this point, you may not even like other people and not even be motivated to even finding any other interactions. But you know what? That's your God-given choice, or basically your free will. That's your free will and your own choice to either interact with other people or interact with the animals that you have in your life. Not in a weird way, as this lady tries to make it out, but in a sense, that sort of companionship. At the very least, and I think this is what these memes are trying to say, even at the hardest times, no matter what, there's somebody there. It may not be another human being, but at least there's someone or something there to help you in the hardest points of your life. But, that's your guys' thoughts and opinions. What do you think? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Honestly, this lady's crazy. And with the fact that she likes to manipulate and lie, I'm surprised, her channel hasn't been shut down for either spam or false information. But who knows? Anyway, and just so we're clear, I am not promoting her channel get taken down. I'm only saying with the fact that her content could be considered as spam or false information. I'm surprised that isn't being, attacked for the TOS. But all in all, that's just me. With that being said, though, I think I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below. If you guys want to follow some of our other content, please do. I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima, and I freaking love this game. Please check out some of our daily content, as well as the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Rob of Novakast signing off. Have a good one, and take care. Peace.